Hey everybody, this is Steve with Happy Heart Treasures. I am flying solo right now. This is part 3 of a storage unit we paid $590 for. I'm currently carrying a cart, dragging a cart. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully I can quiet the background noise in production or whatever you want to call it when I edit the video. So why am I flying solo? Because we had to go get a trailer. Donna is currently working on video 3, video 2. We filmed video 2 here earlier today, and now she's sorting things at home to find some treasures. And because we have to get this one empty and we have to get another one empty before the end of tomorrow, I got a trailer and I came to empty this. This video is going to be, I'm going to show you the big things here. I'm going to load everything up in the trailer and we're going to take it all home and sort it all there. But we're hoping to find some treasures. It's been kind of a rough unit, but we have found some cool things. We found 3 Game Boys, some jewelry, an aluminum Christmas tree. Those things could be anywhere from $200 to $400. So let's open this up and see what's left. And we're going to do our best to try to get through this in a timely fashion, but it is a long ways to the van and we're up on the 3rd floor. And the elevators automatically go to the 1st floor, so I got to wait for an elevator every single time. But let's open this up and see what we got. All right, friends, we are going to stop the video right here for a minute. I want to talk to you just for a second. I want to clear a couple things up real quick. Number 1, my wife is the most amazing, positive, awesome person in the world. I do want you to also know that this entire video series, all 3 of these videos for the storage unit, she had thoughts that maybe we shouldn't put it out. Maybe we should just scrap it all because it was not good. And I said, absolutely not, because this is the reality of it. I don't ever want to be fake and I don't ever want to hide stuff from anybody. This is what we do and we're going to show it. So the next thing I want to say is she did not want me to put this out because of me at all. Like, even well, as you watch this, she is awesome with me. We are good. We have a great relationship. She's worried about you guys and, you know, the negative comments and the mean comments or just negative or whatever. And I told her, we don't care. Like, love that you all watch this, but honestly, some of you are going to get big mad at this video. And I'm not going to apologize for being honest. And sometimes if I'm negative, that's just how I am. So I'm not going to apologize for that, but I'm just telling you, be prepared to be mad. But also stick around because you know what? The storage unit we did after this one was much better. So you never know what's around the next corner, guys. But I just wanted to give you all a warning. You can get your little typing fingers out and you can get ready to comment or whatever, and it's okay. I will take them all. I'll read them all. I'm going to heart them all. You know, even the person, whoever the person is that thumbs downs every single video we put out. You missed a couple though. Even that person, go ahead and start typing and it's okay. I'm still going to give you a heart. So I'm not actually a negative person. I'm actually a pretty positive person. I love my life, love my wife, love what I do, but some days are hard. So if you want to put up with this and watch this, stick around because it gets a little interesting. See you next time. All right, here's what we got. This table and this desk here. It's all this, and if you watch the other 2 videos, if you haven't, go back and watch them. The problem is there's so many bags, there's so much loose stuff, and all we can do is put them on a cart and wheel them all the way to the elevator and all the way down to the van and the trailer. So I'm gonna do the best I can, but when I get to things like back there with the table, record player, the bigger things, who knows what's under all this, but I'm hoping there's some bigger things just to move it along quicker. I'm going to show you that stuff, but I'm not going through boxes or bags or anything yet today. Taking it all home because we want to get it back home and get it sorted there before we move on to the next project. So I'm going to get started. Kind of curious for my own sake how long this is going to take. It is 2:45 in the afternoon. And this is going to take a while, but when I'm done, this is going to be empty. That's what I'm saying. All right, it is 3:35, so I've been 50 minutes, 50, almost an hour, and then I started pushing this cart, and I remembered I said I'd show you the big things because, like, these big things, going to the dumps. So unfortunately, so I need to show you. So I almost forgot before I got them in the front of the trailer. But so this cart, these are old, beat, really bad. I don't know if you can see how bad, but they're Zenith speakers and Radio Shack, but they're absolutely trashed, just torn up, wore down, nothing. There's a nasty, nasty, nasty microwave. And then this would be a cute little table. I don't know, we might salvage that. It opens up like a picnic basket on top, but it is in very rough shape. You know, I don't know, you know, there's stickers on top and you can see it's really beat, but there's where it splits. No one's on top. So I'll let Donna decide on that. But those speakers, they're just going to the dumps. So let's see what I've done in an hour and 50 minutes. It's been horrible because you put these, you know, if I had those bins like at the post office, it would be great for all these bags. But you put 5 or 6 bags on, you have them trying to be steady. But then the second load I did, I put the trash cans on there and then I had boxes on top. When I went outside, went over the threshold, front one fell, box exploded, little pieces of toys and games and everything just everywhere. It's been brutal, you guys. I sure hope the other locker's good. Well, and then hopefully if we find some stuff. Here's where we're at. This is all just a mess. These bags are ripped, so I need to rebag. I brought a bunch of contractor bags. So back here, this is where the speakers were. Got an old play bench thing. There's one of them chalkboard things for kids. It's obviously in bad shape. So here we have 8 VHS tapes here, and these are cassettes. And I haven't looked to see what kind of cassettes. They're in there though. So we got Kid and Play, Salt and Pepper. That could be good, you guys. We may have some good cassettes, if that's what it is. If it's old hip hop, that could be good. What's this? Anne Murray, never mind. Melissa Morgan, I don't even know who that is. So, I don't know, it's a variety pack. We'll show you this later when we go through everything. This is a record player, I pointed out earlier. It's the needle's not even on the little armrest, like it's probably trashed. Here we have some 8 tracks in here. Let's see, John Denver, of course. Fiddler on the Roof, Debbie Boone. So, doesn't look like anything good there. We got a couple more desks, one on top of the other, so that's not fun. Just more piles of crap. Under there we have something metal that's red that's bagged up. Dear Lord, I'm gonna say a little prayer right now. Lord, please let that be like a snap-on toolbox. I'm sure it's not with what we got going on here, but here we got a old turntable, and this is a Zenith receiver, the old printer. So I'm gonna keep working, but I wanted to show you guys. Donna messaged me and said, "Did you find any gold yet?" I said, "I ain't going through anything. I literally haven't looked in any boxes or bags. I've just been trying to get it out because it takes so long to get down to the van and then get back up here." So I'm gonna keep on trucking, and when I dig this stuff out, I'm gonna film it so I can show you the big stuff, and then we'll go through all the bags and boxes at home. Yeah, I don't know why I turned the camera on. Just wanted somebody to talk to, so I'm talking to you guys. It is 4:22, so it's been an hour and 40 minutes, 45, I don't know. We're going on 2 hours. This is never ending because like the cart, I can only take like this much at a time, and it is such a long ways, and there's still this much stuff, and it's just trash. It's literally, you can see there's mail. It's just, holy cow. I hope Donna's doing better than I am, because it's just all the way to the back. Trash. Still don't know what that red box is. I'm sure it's not a snap-on toolbox, but well, I guess as long as it's covered up, there's still hope, right? Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to complain, I guess. I'm getting worn out here. Y'all can say I'm negative. I don't care. But I'm trying. I gotta get this empty. I don't have a choice, but I say take a moment, stop, and say, "Hi, everybody. I'm still working, and I'm gonna get it empty." But man, I wish they had bigger carts or it wasn't so far. There's a lot of things I wish I wouldn't have bought it, but doesn't matter. Gotta do it. I'm doing it, and I'll check in when I get to the red box, unless I miraculously find something else cool. Hello again. It's about 20 minutes later. Haven't made a lot of progress. This is such a slow job, but I'm far enough that I want to move that, and I just thought I'd film it so I can share my disappointment with you when it's not a Snap-on toolbox. Anyway, we're just gonna move this stuff. Everything is, you can't even stack stuff. Keep hoping for binders of cards and don't get this big old mess. But whatever, I gotta get this sucker done. Oh, it's small. I was hoping it was like a big long something. Oh, and it's lightweight. It ain't nothing. Oh, it's all busted up. Everything in this thing is busted. Busted up metal cabinet. You can see that. Dented in and busted. Just like everything else in here. Never mind. Jeepers, it's gonna be probably 10 more trips. I'm probably done filming here. You know, if I find something, I'll tell you, but that's probably the end of here. I just gotta keep going, get done so I can go home, because this is brutal. Bye. It's 5:08, so it's been almost 2.5 hours. I ain't done. I ain't close to done. I'm actually running into a big freaking problem here because I shouldn't even film this because I'm very emotional right now. I'm teetering between anger. Check my phone here. Between anger and frustration and depression, honestly. I know we signed up for this. I know this is what we do, and that's fine. But when you get to the back of a 10-foot deep unit and it's all still the exact same absolute trash mess as when you first started it, you know, I know this can happen. I understand that we've had really, really bad units, but the problem is, sorry, my phone's blowing up. I don't have the energy to turn it on vibrate. The problem is, I can only put so much on these little carts, and it takes 10 minutes to get downstairs and to load it, and I gotta carry it all into the trailer, and I'm stacking the unstackable in the trailer, and then it takes, you know, to get back up here. It's at least 10 minutes. That was a good run that I timed. And then things fall, and you're trying to catch them as you're going, but I can't stack everything. But my problem is, I'm running out of boxes and totes and stuff. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do in the end here, because this is my mess. I mean, look, the box is split apart. There's been so many boxes split apart. The basket in the corner is split apart. There's just loose crap everywhere. And I have 3 trash bags, I think, and a half a trash bag there. I mean, like, what am I going to do? Am I going to put a bunch of loose stuff on the cart when I'm done? I don't know. I'm going to get it empty. We're going to finish it. But I'm just mad. I'm mad. I can't tell if I'm mad or depressed. I mean, you know, we get in these situations where we're in too deep, bite off more than we can chew, whatever. But we always find a way out. But Donna's not here to keep me on an even keel either. So I'm going through all these emotions, and I'm like, for a little while, I'm get her done mode. And that's what I've been trying to do, just get her done. But then, you know, every time I come back up, I look at it again and it looks the same, and it's like, what the frick? So then I don't feel sorry for myself because we chose this, but I'm mad, I'm frustrated, I'm tired. I am getting beat, you guys. I'm so tired. And I told Donna, I said, I'm angry right now. I said, we have to come up with a new plan for tomorrow. I said, the stuff in the trailer, it may just go straight to the dumps. Every piece of furniture that was in here, the speakers, there was a cabinet with VHS tapes. It's all water damaged. It's all trashed. Everything is busted. Look at this. Here's stereo equipment. And it's not just dirty and dusty, but it's busted. It's everything is absolute crap. Every piece in here is just crap. I don't know. Maybe you guys see something that you're like, whoa, that thing is worth a bunch of money and you should save that. I don't care. I don't care. I have so much better things to do with my time. This is my job. But you know, when I worked at Pepsi, I'm just gonna go on a little rant, I guess. When I worked at Pepsi, excuse me, every single year, they come out with, I was there for, I don't even remember, 15, 16 years. Every single year, they came out with all these new brands. And there was new flavors, and there was new drinks, there was new coffee drinks, and new waters, for crying out loud. It just, other waters, a different brand, and, oh, this water is better for you. It's freaking water. But they come out with all this new stuff. And you know, every single year they do that. And they spend all this money knowing that over half of those flavors or new items are going to fail. But they're hoping to find the one that sticks. The one that's like, you know, when Kickstart first came out, Mountain Dew Kickstart, that was the one for that year that stuck. And it's still in the stores. I still like it. I like an orange Kickstart every now and then. That's what I'm thinking about with storage units right now is, you know what? Not every storage unit is going to be $76 and full of jewelry. Not every storage unit is going to have a bunch of crafting stuff. Not every storage unit is going to have records. As much as I want to, you know, and people watch at home, they're not here doing it, but they're watching at home and they say, you need to wash the clothes and donate it. You need to go through, don't throw away. You know what? Everything has an expiration date. Nothing in this world lasts forever, including us. I'm going to expire at some point. Donna is too, and so are you. Everybody watching, we're all going to pass. But why do I need to try to save every last little piece of anything when it's trash? It's literal trash. Yes, we found some Game Boys. Yes, we found a few things, but is my time like trying to save all this stuff? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Because I don't think so. I think this is like some of them bad products that Pepsi would come out with that we knew was not going to work. And our managers even knew, the people above us even knew this wasn't going to work, but we got to give it a try. Well, we tried on this one. I don't give two craps what anybody thinks. As far as I'm concerned, Donna's put in a lot of work sorting. I've put in a lot of work too doing this, and we're not done. And I told her the trailer, I'm thinking the trailer is going to go. It's all the big pieces, and it's a lot of the boxes and crap. All the bags that I've taken out, they're all in the van. You know what? We can sort those. That's fine, but the trailer needs to go. We have another storage unit to empty, and I know straight off the rip, it's a mess. And you guys saw the sneak peek for it. I know straight off the top, though, that there's some things in there that is like, okay, we got some decent brands. Okay, we got some stuff in here a little bit. You know, there's baseball cards. There's this, there's that. There's going to be some treasures in there. I am confident of it by the way it looks. This one was a huge gamble because we couldn't see anything. There was no boxes marked, no nothing. This was a mistake. This was I can't even think of some of the products that Pepsi came out with, but Mountain Dew MDX. We had Mountain Dew MDX. How about that? Crystal Pepsi. You know, this is one of those train wrecks that we always say we'd throw all the products. So it's like poop. We throw it all against the wall and see what sticks. And that's what we keep. This doesn't stick. This unit absolutely, I'm trying to keep it family friendly here. So this is horrible. And I'm not trying to save this. I'm not going to wash the clothes that we found. I'm not going to let Donna wash the clothes we found. It can all go. Everything has an expiration date. If I'm not going to last another 30 years, maybe not 2 years, maybe not 30 years, I don't know. But why do I need to make sure that some random shirt in a pile of dirty crap lasts another 10 years, you know? So I'm ranting and I'm angry and I don't regret it because this is what we do. But instead of trying to save everything, I'm over it. I'm ready to move on to the next unit. I still don't know how I'm even going to get all this in the trailer from up here because I'm going to run out of bags, but I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to get it empty. I'm going to check in again, and I'm going to show you the empty thing, and that's going to be the end of this video because you know what? No. Unless some stuff gets sorted out of the van, there might be more, but I don't care. I'm so frustrated. How can you not... And they want to be, oh, we got to be empathetic. We got to feel for the people. I understand that. We talked about, I think in the last video, not this one. It might have been this one. It was early in the, no, it was in the last video. I'm so sorry. I'm messing this up. We talked about the fact that after we moved to Lincoln, we claimed bankruptcy. We went bankrupt. We gave everything. We gave our cars back. We did everything. We were renting. We went bankrupt. You know what? It is what it is. And I'm not saying that these people that left this, that they're worthless. I'm not judging the people at all, but don't store this crap. And don't, I don't know. I have empathy for the people, but I don't have empathy for their stuff and for all this crap. There's not even personal stuff like to give back. It's just crap. So I don't know. I'm not saying anything negative about the people other than, I don't know, at some point, hopefully you can get your act together and, make something out of your life. We live down in the dumps with absolutely nothing. We've been there. I've been there, and I'm not a wildly successful story, but you know what? I got a great family and kids, and we do okay, and hopefully these people are doing okay. Hopefully this is part of their past they never want to see again, and they never want to talk about again, and hopefully they're doing okay, and maybe they have their own YouTube channel doing something else. That could be. I don't know. But no wonder. If they knew it was in here, no wonder they let it default. You know how hard it is with these stupid little carts to get it from here to the vehicle? This is absolutely brutal. To think that people brought it all the way up here and then just chucked all the bags. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm never going to get some food in me or go home and sit on my couch again if I don't get this empty. So I'm going to check out for right now. All right, I'm back again. Let me check the time. I gotta check the time, man. Man, I'm so beat. 6:13, so 2:45, 3:45, 4:45, 5, 3.5 hours up and down, up and down, up and down. It got better at the end because in the trailer, I didn't have to crawl into the trailer and stack stuff, so that helped, but it's empty. I thought I'd show you my nice little sweep pile. I brought my dustpan, cleaned that up, and then it's empty. The last cart has some odds and ends on it, and then one more trash bag. I actually did end with a couple trash bags. I made it work, found enough box lids and broken clothes baskets to make it work. So, but I quit. So let this be a cautionary tale. Sometimes people tell us, oh, watch your videos and makes you want to buy storage units. Sometimes they're awesome, and sometimes you just can't believe how great they are, and sometimes they're meh, and sometimes it's like this. Like I said earlier, I'm not mad at the people. I'm not woe is me, because we bid on it. We signed up for this knowing this could happen. And you know what? At least there was no mice. There was no bugs. There was no smoking smell. So it could have even been worse. As bad as this was, it could have been worse. The elevators could have been broken. I don't know. I might have died then. If there's anything, if Donna goes through any of this, I've talked to her a little bit, and I think she's on the same page. Just chalk it up as a loss and move on to the next one, because it's so bad. But if there's anything that she wants to go through and she finds anything, we will put it at the end of this video. So it may not be over, but it may be over. But everything that I put in the trailer, as far as I'm concerned, it's going to the dumps tomorrow, and we're going to start fresh on that other storage unit. And I have high hope. I was thinking as I was sweeping up, well, first I was on my hands and knees getting all the playing cards and game cards off the floor, and I was thinking, man, the excitement that I had yesterday afternoon when we rolled up in here, the excitement just, it's amazing how things can change so badly, so 180 degrees. But same thing, if you watched us for a long time, a year ago or so, we got a little bitty storage unit. We only paid $10 for it, and it was just a mattress and clothes. It was just such a mess. And we found tons of video games and Game Boy Advances and Game Boy DSs and all kinds of things in that messy $10 unit. Well, I think if I think about it, I'm just going to go on a little rant, because why not? I'm finally done. I think everything that we bought that's been expensive, let's say $500 and more, there ain't many that have been awesome. Our awesome units have been cheap ones. Does that mean everybody should go out and bid them up and buy them? No, some of the cheap ones suck really, really bad. But yeah, I don't know. Spending up is kind of over it. Kind of over it. Spending this much on a unit, you know, knowing that this could be the result. But I don't know. I'm not quitting. Not quitting storage units. I certainly ain't gonna go get a job somewhere and have to go punch a clock and be somewhere at a certain time. That ain't happening. So as much as was horrible, A, it could have been worse. B, it comes with the territory. You got to know that this could be the result. And C, still beats punching a clock. So if this is the end of the video, great. Thanks for listening to me rant. I'm super tired. My mouth is so dry. I'm super thirsty. I gotta go to the restroom real quick. Man, it's been a long afternoon. I'm gonna get this stuff finished, load up, stop at the gas station, grab a bite to eat, and I'm going home for the day. I'm gonna go home and watch some playoff football tonight, but I'm done. I am done. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all of you, even the ones that think I'm negative and whatever. Go ahead and comment down below because it helps the algorithm, honestly. So whatever. I'm nothing if I'm not honest. That's all I'll leave you with is whether I'm a poo-pooer or a positive or just a realist or whatever. Some people appreciate it. Some people hate it because I'm so negative. But you know what? I'm honest and I ain't going to change. So if you want more honesty, stick around. If you don't like it, I guess there's other channels to watch. So anyway, I think that's it. We'll sweep this up, get out of here. Thank you guys. We do appreciate all of you. So we'll see you in the next video. Should be better than this storage unit. Bye.